Hello Internet, and welcome on the VIM Tester channel, the place where you see cool stuff related to this powerful editor. Today's topic will be marks, a very neat concept. When you work with large files or projects, it's a common thing that you need to move back and forth between locations, and Mark will help you do this. You should think about marks as bookmarks with books. So you want to mark the place important to you in order to have a quick access later. In this video I will show you a few use cases and try to explain everything you need to know to get benefits in the use of it. And as a bonus at the end you will see how marks can be used with macros. I have installed a VIM signature plugin. This allows you to see marks on the left side of the window. Without a plugin you don't have this type of visualization by default. This plugin requires VIM to be compiled with plus sign option. You can check this by typing version. Here. Okay, so let's start. I will generate some data. It will be a list of the files in my user bin directory, and let's pretend this is some kind of a log, and with the log files it's quite often that you need to, some lines are important for you. I will switch on the line numbering. Okay, so for example line 100. To go there I use 100 capital G. Line 100 is important for us. Let's leave a mark here. So to leave a mark you press M, then you choose a letter, the mark you want to have. So MA gives me in this place mark A. Okay, now let's go to line 200 capital G. I also mark this place, but this time with letter B. Okay, and maybe now line 500 capital G. I mark this with letter C. Okay, so I've created three marks, A, B and C. I can have a preview on them anytime. Just need to press colon, marks, then I write the marks I want to see. So in my case A, B, C. So for log browsing purpose it's perfect. You can see lines that are very far away in the file and make a comparison. Okay, now How to recall the mark localization? There are two ways. One way is use backtick the name of the mark. So, for example, backtick A, or you can use single quote letter. So, for example, single quote B. What's the difference between these two ways of getting into the mark? So, the single quote move you to the line with the mark, and back quote additionally move you to the column of the place where mark was created. I will maybe demonstrate this on a different set of marks. So let's say here we will have mark A on column 0. Then here on column 14 we will make mark B. And for the field date we will use mark C. Okay. And oh, I think, yeah, mark B for by accident I switch off. So again, mark B was here, I guess. So M B marks A B C. Now you can see that although all these marks indicate one line, they are connected to the different columns. And for example, single quote will always take us to the column, to the first column of the text. The back quote will move us to the also to the column. So A was column 0, so no changes visible here. But backtick B take us to the root, and backtick C should take us to the date. Okay. Another important thing about the marks is that you can easily move to the next or to the previous mark of the file. So I will make another set of marks. So let's say again 100A, 200 will be B, okay, B, and 300 will be C. So to navigate between marks, square brackets are used. So for example, if I use open square bracket and single quote, this will move to the previous mark. So I will repeat this. Open square bracket, single quote, and I'm on the first mark. To change direction, close single bracket is used. So square bracket, single quote, I'm on the B. I repeat this and I'm on the C. So you can you can use it to make the quick navigation. And for the you have to keep in mind that these marks are always connected to the line. So for example, I will change the names to have a better orientation. So place of mark C, place of mark B, place of mark A. So I do this to make you better visualization. Now, for example, if I remove line 90, you see the mark A is still referred to the line with the text place of mark A. I delete again line 90 and nothing changed. Let's navigate to mark B to see if it's also referred to the same text. And as you see, it's working. Again, it's working. Now, the lowercase marks are referred to the place in the current buffer. And for example, I can save this file. It's random name. I can close VIM. I can start again and open our file. And the marks location are saved. We have A, B, and C. So another concept is the uppercase letters. They have referred to the localization in file and the name of the file. So to show you this, I will create some uppercase marks. In order to make that, I will use my grep results. So this will be uppercase A mark, here let's make mark B, and for this chess file I will make mark C, uppercase C. So I create 3 marks. Now I will exit editor, start it again, and look. Single quote, uppercase A, bring me to the file that was marked with this uppercase A. For B the same, and for C this is this chess file. So I will close again editor, start it, and let's see the output of the command marks ABC. You see the line reference, column reference, and the name of the file reference. And I think this is most of the knowledge you have to know about the marks. You have to keep in mind that some kind of marks are created automatically. For example, the visual selection block, it is a combination of two marks. I press colon here, and actually in the lower bottom corner you see that this is a single quote, lower sign, then comma, single quote, greater sign, and these two marks are the special kind. They indicate the beginning and the end of the visual selection. So let me go out of this, and there is a command gv that restore the visual selection. So gv, and you see that this is what I select before. But let's exit from this, and let's say I want to have visual selection from here. So I'm making now m lower than sign to here, so m greater than sign. And now I will type gv. You see, this is our selection. What else we can do with the marks? We can use them as input for a command. So maybe the log example was quite good. So this is the temp file we create. So let's say I want to I enable the numbers for you to better see. So let's say I want to delete everything that is below line 1. So I will enter cut here, and okay, so I want to delete everything that is between line 1 and line 20. So on the second line I will make mark A, and on the 19 line I will make mark B. Now with colon the delete command can take the range before the name of the command. So single quote A, this is beginning of the range to delete, comma, and now the end range of the delete, so mark B, and now the command itself without any space. So I enter just del and then use tab to have auto completion. So this is how the command look. Single quote letter that represent mark, comma, single quote, letter that represent mark, and then the command. You have various commands to use. Yank, delete, move. Okay, now I press enter, and as you see, it make what was the intention of mine. Okay, so the marks that are created automatically are the numbers from 0 to 9, and they represent last edited files. So single quote 0. Oh, I need to save the changes. Single quote 0 will take us to the last file edited, and in fact it was the file that was opened before. So, but going back to here, I think now you know everything, and now it's time for some macro I often use. So this macro is related to let's say sorting problem. So let's say I want to sort the items I have into good and bad group. Of course, this is only just example that maybe some analogical problem can be solved with this solution. So the good I will mark with A. The bad I will mark with B. And now time for the macro. So maybe the location of the good I will change to G, so it will be more intuitive. So let's record into the G register everything that will be moved under the good. So Q, name of the register, so we store it in G. And now, since I want to move it to the good list, I simply make delete, so double D. Now I want to go to the good, so single quote G. And now I will put P for paste, and I'm almost done. Just one step is needed, and to go back to the previous location I was, I simply press Ctrl O. And this is end of the macro, so I press Q to stop recording, and we can check that it works with at G. We see that our item is moved into the good list. For the bad list, I can use B register, but I don't need to record it again. I can make this trick. Let at b equal to, and now I will put Ctrl R and G. As you see, I get the content of the good register. So only difference will be that here will be have jump into the bat mark. So B, enter, and let's see if it works. So at B, it's working. I can even put 2 items into B. 2 at B, and you see this also works. For this type of task, of course, we can make some improvement. So I can make a mapping. Map minus into add B. Map plus into add G. And now with the plus, something is not working. Okay. Sorry, it was the numlock on my keyboard. So now we can see plus to move to the good. Again plus, and now maybe 2 minuses. It moved to the bad. So this is all. If you're not a VIM user, ask yourself a question: if my editor can do that? Thanks for watching. Please leave like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more videos like this. Bye.